Hi, my name's Brian and I have another tool review for you. This one is Stubby wrenches. These are made in India, which is awesome. I used to live in India, as some of you know. But basically, I got them from Harbor Freight. There, I said it. So anyway, you get a set of Stubby wrenches, you get a set of S wrenches, and there's a number of things that you can do with them. They're not always going to get you into the tight places you need. Some of my gear wrenches won't fit in, so I had to trim this one down. Another tool that I use a lot is my little Delta bench grinder. It's a bench grinder on one. I'll do a separate review on that. But wire wheel on one side or grinder on the other. And that way you can just taper these down and get them so that they fit into those tight little places for doing rack and pinion jobs and stuff like that. So back to this. This one I just used. This is kind of a combination trick use for these. Is you know, like you've got these bolts that are stuck in there. You got a steel bolt that is. Alright, I'm back. Phone interruption. Somebody came to the door. You know it's going to be a good review when you have that much resistance to doing it. So anyway, what I have here is I have a little stubby wrench. And the disadvantage to these stubby wrenches is that, yeah, it's stubby and it gets in there, but how do you put leverage on that? That's really stuck down there. Well, let me show you what I like to do. What I'll do is I'll take a hammer and I'll take a pry bar like this. So you take the pry bar, you put it inside the open end mouth of the wrench, and then you hit the back of your pry bar with a hammer, and what that does is tap, tap, tap. It breaks things free, and then you can get in there and do them by hand. And yeah, I'm using a made in China flashlight because I just lost my other one. So I'm all out. I've lost 3 flashlights in the last 2 weeks. So anyway. This little strobe is called a great light, and it is a real piece of crap. I'm not touching anything, and it just does that. It'd be great if you're lost and you needed a signal beacon, but I think I know where I am. So anyway, that's the story of the stubby wrench. I really like to have these on hand. They're a wonderful tool to have, and they're not very expensive. You can pick these up for a very low price. You can find them at AutoZone, you can find them at Harbor Freight, just about anywhere. And you look over and be like, yeah, but when am I going to use that little thing? You use them all the time when you do power steering rack and pinions, and I use them all the time in tight little spots like that where you've got a radiator or something and you need to get in there. So I don't have any room to work above this because there's starter in the way. I don't have any room to work below it per se. Well, I could, but then I'd have to lift the car up, and I'm not going to lift this one. So this saves me the time of having to lift the car. So I think they're worth having. Check them out.